subscribe, like, comment, and hit the notification bell. Good morning, friends. How are y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brandy and I follow Weight Watchers. Have for a really long time now. Not having great success this year, but just trying and trying. Just keep trying, right? Sorry about that. I don't know what he thought he saw. But anyways, today's breakfast is super simple because I meal prepped. I meal prepped these sandwiches quite a while ago and they've just been in the freezer. I like to do that a lot. You've seen it if you watch my meal prep videos. And English muffin sandwiches is like the easiest thing to meal prep pretty much. So this is actually the lower point English muffin, which aren't my favorite, but I can make them work. And since we're really trying to hone in, it's 2 points instead of 4 points. It's like the whole wheat ones. And then I have a half of a slice of the Velveeta. Then that is a Trader Joe's like chicken sausage. I'll put a picture of the package up here. I really, really like them. And then it has 1 egg. So the way I like to do these is open face straight down in the air fryer, so that way like the English muffin gets a little crunchy. And I'll heat it about 5 minutes. While that heats, we'll work on our coffee. I'm always an iced coffee girl. And every morning when I drink iced coffee, my dogs are like the ice trolls underneath the bridge. They stand there and like wait for me to get a piece. Does anyone else is like that? It's funny. But Starbucks dark roast. I'm working from home today, so I'm excited about that, but I have so much I want to get done. A little bit of unsweetened vanilla almond milk. It is just so busy at work right now and at home, so I'm trying to get a lot done. I get to work from home like every other Thursday, which actually helps my mental health a lot, and I work far away from my house, so it helps, you know, not having to drive. Okay, and a splash of the Twix sugar-free creamer coffee mate. This one's like really, really good. And I just put 1 tablespoon. You don't have to, it's 0 points for 1 tablespoon. But I almost can guarantee I'm gonna have 2 glasses a day, so I will be counting points for my coffee. So delicious. As a side to my sandwich, I'm also gonna have some of this Sugar Rush melon, just because it's so good. And obviously it'll help me fill me up a little bit more for 0 points. It's called a Sugar Rush. If you watched one of my last videos, I showed it like preparing it and cutting it and everything. But it really tastes a lot like cantaloupe. Like I'm saying like 85% like cantaloupe. But they are good. If you like cantaloupe, you'll like Sugar Rush, Dream Melons, that sort of thing. And the meal plan tonight is steak, so I'm really excited about that. Not sure of our sides yet. We'll see how the points are working, but I have some fresh vegetable sides. I have some pantry sides, so we'll make something happen for sure. Just how I like it. The whole grain get way crunchier than the original ones, so I may have overcooked it a little there. I'm used to the regular ones, but that is a-okay. And this breakfast is 4 points total with the coffee. 2 for the sausage. Oh, no. I guess technically it's 5. 2 for the sausage, 2 for the English muffin, and then technically it's 1 point for half a Velveeta slice. I don't really think that's fair. I think this should be 4 points, but we'll track it as should be. So it's 5 points. It's time to get busy and get to working. I will say I wanted to wake up and run, but I just didn't have the energy quite yet. So I decided to go ahead and get started working. I do have a lot I'm trying to accomplish today. I am still just working away. I ended up not having a second cup of coffee. I figured since I'm trying to run, sometime here soon I won't. But I did fill this big water thing doing that. And I'm just writing policies and gave my doggies bully sticks to keep them busy while I work. Is it good, Asher? So good, huh, Mom? Oh, you're bleeding it looks like. Maybe not. Rio took his to the other room. Time to work out. I'm gonna do my little program lifting first. It's only like 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna run on the treadmill. I'm finally back on my couch to 5K after taking 2 weeks off, and it is hard because I'm starting back at like week 5, which is just hard to start like in the middle, but I'm doing it. My hamstrings and glutes. Super easy today. Just had to do that again and then get on the run. That run was a hard one. So I did 5 minutes of warm up, and then you run for 10 minutes. Then you cool down for like 3 minutes with a walk, and then you run for 10 minutes again, then a 5-minute cool down. So in all it's 33 minutes, but I did 35 minutes just because I did a little extra cool down. But 10 minutes of running straight is a lot for me, and granted, I'll put a clip. I do not run fast at all. On the treadmill, I set it to max of like 12.5. I don't know. Sometimes it was up to 13.5. Used to when I did couch to 5K, like many years ago when I did a 5K, I got it down to like under 10 miles per hour, but I'm not near there yet. But I still haven't lost weight doing couch to 5K. Usually back when I lost weight in many years ago, when I tried to lose weight, running was like the only thing that helped, and it lost like 5 to 10 pounds like quick. Like I did about couch to 5Ks and I lost the weight. So that's why I picked it back up now, and yeah, not working. But it is also like 10 years later. So, okay, let me get back to shower, and then I get to get back to work. I'm on my lunch break now. That worked out perfect. 35-minute run, like little lifts. So I took about an hour off lunch, but then I'll actually like eat while I work. So it works out. For lunch, I really wanted to run an errand and grab something out to eat. However, due to the time, I'm already hungry. It's past my lunch time. My hair's wet. I'm not gonna do that, but the bigger reason is because I have a happy hour tomorrow, and I'm sure there will be snacks. And then on Saturday, I actually have a brunch and a double date dinner. So I do not need to eat out. But luckily for me, I made a huge batch of pasta. It's probably in my last, like second to last video. I think one more will go up before this. But it's just 99% lean ground turkey, protein pasta, zucchini, onion, or no onion, zucchini, peppers, and tomato, and that is it. So the only thing I count points for is, oh, and a roasted bell pepper sauce. But the only thing I count points for are the pasta, and I'm gonna count 5 points of pasta. I forgot it was like the protein one. And then 1 point for the sauce, so a 7-point thing. And this whole batch, including, we already ate 2 servings of the pasta and it was 1 box. So clearly I'm gonna get more than like 6 or 7 servings. I know it looks like a lot, but I bulked it up so much that you really can have a big serving for that many points. I also decided to do me a point of garlic bread. That's just like butter, faux butter spray with seasoned salt on it. And then heated my pasta, and I'm going to go get to work. It was a longer break than I meant to have, but that's okay. But the good thing is, while my food was heating, the errand I needed to run, I could do it online. So yay for me. So while the microwave was done, I paid for a ticket. I haven't gotten a ticket in so long, but I got one the other day, and my husband asked if I was gonna like contest it or do anything. No, you know, I was guilty it was what it is. So I just paid it and I'm done. And I wasn't a candidate for like driving school for whatever reason. I haven't had a ticket in like at least 8 years, and I wasn't a candidate. It's some reason, I don't know. But anyways, so that's it. It cost me $305, which I do speed. So I'm guilty. Pure satisfaction. Is anyone else like that? Now that I don't have to leave the house today, I'm not sure if I'll get gas or not. We shall see. A few more things to do that I will do after I'm work. It is only 3 o'clock, but I'm already feeling a little snacky. Actually, even after I ate, I wasn't necessarily hungry, but I was just snacky. But I'm gonna go ahead and eat this chomps before my next meeting. This is the beef one that's jalapeno. It's like one of my faves, even though I'm not a huge jalapeno lover. I just think the flavor is good. It doesn't taste too much like jalapeno, which I don't enjoy the flavor of. But if you buy these in the turkey, they're only 2 points. This one is 3 points. I swear it used to be 2. It is dinner time. I just finished up work, and I contacted my husband to see if he wanted to eat before or after his workout, and he wants to eat before. So I'm gonna go ahead and start dinner. I'm excited about this one. It's basic, but I haven't had it in a while. So we have these mini bacon wrap fillets that we bought from Costco. It was a great deal. It was like less than $5 each. And they're 4 ounces, and it's only 5 points. So super excited about that. I typically would grill them, but I'm wanting to do like a pan sauce, because normally with steak I like a baked potato, but I'm trying to save the points. So instead, my side's gonna be loaded cauliflower mash. And so like to top the mash, I want a pan sauce. So therefore I need to sear them off on the stove, but then I'll transfer them to the oven to finish. So I got my oven preheating to 400. I'm gonna get these Brussels sprouts all rinsed up and then start cutting them and roast them on the oven as well as 400. And the cauliflower mash is just like a pre-thing I buy from Trader Joe's. And I'm excited because I've never jazzed it up with like, I'm gonna put bacon bits, chives, sour cream, that sort of thing. So it should be delish. Get me a bowl to catch them in. And with my Brussels sprouts, all I do is cut off the very end, and then I half the bigger ones. Yes, some of the outer leaves fall off, but I like those to get crunchy in the oven. So I don't mind it, but I just don't cut off too much. You'll have to tell me, do y'all like Brussels sprouts? My husband and I, sorry about that, my dog's outside barking. We absolutely love Brussels sprouts, but I feel like I always hear people talk about they don't really like them and that they're like bitter. I honestly don't feel like Brussels sprouts are bitter in the least. So I don't know, maybe I'm just lucky that I don't think that. I mean, obviously I didn't like them as a child, and I grew up in my adulthood thinking I didn't like them because of my experiences as a child. But I will say, my poor Meemaw, she always tried to serve me the little like steam ones in the bag, and they were like so mushy. I feel like frozen vegetables have come so far than what they used to be when I would eat as a child. Maybe it's in my imagination, but I feel like when I ate frozen vegetables as a child, even like simple broccoli, I feel like it was 100% mushy. And now I feel like you can get some that seem just like regular vegetables. They're almost like, they seem like they're just as fresh. Okay, let me speed through this. Just gonna give them a spray with my duck fat spray. I love the aerosol on this one. It's so good. Drench them nice and well, and a hefty sprinkling of Kinder's salt, pepper, garlic blend. It's called The Blend. Season the crap out of your food, people. Okay, let me mix this around. Ash, oh my God, that dog, he's like going crazy today. Asher, please stop. When my steaks are seared off, I'll add them to this pan directly with the Brussels sprouts. Get all that seasoning out. Now, I think it is worth it to turn them all upside down. I think I really like the like seared side on them. So I always do it. Only takes a second. When you have big Brussels sprouts, it takes less time. These were all babies. So I gotta watch it, they're gonna cook quick. I like to do this in a really hot oven, that way they sear rather than just like steam. And to me, it's ready when the edges start to get like brown, a little charred, a little crispy. My oven's not quite ready, but that does not matter. I'm gonna go ahead and throw these in. It's at 400, it'll be there in just a second, and I estimate they're probably only gonna take like 20 minutes. So now that I got that cooking, I'm just gonna season up my steaks. And there is a pull tab. Can you see it? Can you see it? Right there. But Lord forbid, I cannot get it. Oh, but there we go. Which I just used the grease. So that may be half my problem. Try to absorb some of that blood so that they will sear better. Obviously, you could rinse them too. I usually rinse my chicken, but I like never do my beef. Do y'all rinse y'all's food? I don't know. I don't know why I do one and not the other. Man, these are hard to get into. So each one of these is 300, Asher James, stop. So each one of these fillets is, like I said, 4 ounces, and it is 420 calories, like 23 grams of protein. I would think that would have been more protein, but it's not. Okay, I like to season my steaks really simple. I'm only gonna use the blend. That is it, salt, pepper, garlic. I'm gonna try to do a nice layer. I will say this seasoning is not the best for my caraway because the garlic, it's like big chunk garlic, and that's not recommended in caraway pans, like no textured spices. But my pan I use for this, I don't wanna say it's getting bad. Those dogs. But it's definitely like not as good as it used to be. Definitely my own fault. It is almost 2 years old, but its downfall is definitely me. I ruined it accidentally. Not totally ruined it, but it's getting there. So I forgot to hit go, but just plopping my steaks in. You want that sizzle. I'm probably gonna sear them for about 3 minutes per side, and then I'm gonna transfer them to my oven and I'll continue cooking them in there. I really wanted to sear it off here so I could make like a nice little sauce to go with my mashed cauliflower, which I'm gonna start now. For the cauliflower mash, this is what it looks like, and it's just these little like balls all in here. And if you have 1 serving, it's only 1 point, and the bag has 4 servings. So I'm gonna cook up half the bag, and you just place it in a skillet and you add like 2 tablespoons of water. And just like I said would happen, my seasoning stuck all to the pan. It's like 100%. I didn't know it would do it like that. That's so annoying. These are not great pans to sear steak. I really don't even know why I'm doing this. I should not be. Not the purpose of non-stick. What am I doing, Brandy? I know better. I know better. It's not even turned up high. Nothing about the pans. It's just that's not what the purpose is for. Just kind of rotating them out around the pan little by little to get the bacon done before it goes in the oven. This is a labor of love. So while the meat is in the oven and the Brussels sprouts are cooking up, I'm just gonna do a load of laundry. These are just my towels from like the housekeeper. I just run them after she leaves on Tuesday and I haven't put them away yet. So figured I'd knock out this chore. But steaks are in the oven. Not sure how long I'll leave them in there. We like them pretty rare, so not very long. I'll probe them in probably like 5 minutes or so. I also haven't turned on the cauliflower mash yet because it only takes like 5 minutes. So letting the steaks get a little closer to done before starting that. But my Brussels sprouts are looking good as well. I got a little busy, so I hope these are not over. Oh, let's hope they're not overcooked. Brussels sprouts are looking good. Although I will say it seems like they're steaming. They look mushy. I like them when they're crunchy, not mushy. Could be that the steak's hurting that. I'm going for about 145. Oh yeah, it looks like I'm there. Check this one. Oh God, they're gonna be over. Whoopsie. I'm gonna turn the oven up a little bit and try to get these to not be like steamed. It's probably because I put them in there early. I probably shouldn't have done that. Over here, I got my mashed cauliflower in the pan, and I'm just gonna turn that on, let that melt down, and I'm gonna start on a pan sauce over here. For my pan sauce, I'm gonna add some Worcestershire sour. Probably about a tablespoon. I'm just making a little pan sauce. And then I'm gonna add also a tablespoon of this Better Than Beef bouillon. Absolutely love this stuff. And I'm also gonna add about 1/4 cup of water. I really also like to add Dijon mustard, but I'm all out, so I'm probably just gonna stick with this. Just keep it super simple, and I am scraping up the little bits of fondant from the bottom of the pan. And then I'll just let this reduce and come together. You could add some shallots or garlic. I just don't have any of that. If I need to thicken it up, I can add some cornstarch, but I'm not too worried about that, to be honest. I found some spicy brown mustard in my pantry, so I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of that as well. Actually, probably not a tablespoon, probably like 1/2 tablespoon. Yeah, there we go. Turn it down just a little. Turn those up. I don't know why I wasn't using my handy dandy whisk that's 4 sauces. It'll work better. I'm gonna season this one with garlic pepper, or garlic powder I should say. Check the seasoning before I add salt, because I have a feeling it may be a little salty with that beef bouillon. Check my cauliflower. You just want to give it a little stir every now and again. It just melts down like that. That's all you're doing. Dang, I feel like I may need to add more than that. It's not much cauliflower. This pan can come off. That sauce is pretty good. I may need to thin it in just a minute. I'm gonna add some more to that because it's not very much. It says it has 4 1-cup servings, but I'm sorry, it does not. It does not at all. Yeah, that is not 2 cups of cauliflower mash, not at all. So, I'm actually going to go ahead and do the whole bag. The entire bag says it's 4 servings, but each serving is only 50 calories or 1 point, so we'll just eat the whole bag. So I'm not quite sure why I thought I needed a pan sauce and loaded loaded mashed potatoes. You could definitely just do one or the other, but I did both. So I'm gonna put this pan sauce over the steak. Okay, let's count down the points of this plate of goodness. Brussels sprouts are 0. The cauliflower is 2 points, and then the toppings I'm gonna add another point. There's just cheese, chives, and bacon bits. That's our word. And then our little filet with our sauce. The sauce only has that Better Than Bouillon, Worcestershire sour and water, so it's really no point. So the whole thing, the steak is 5 points. So all in all, this is an 8-point plate. Very decadent, rich. You get a big bang for your buck for 8 points. So I'm craving something a little sweet, but don't want something super high calorie or points. So I'm gonna eat half of this Bear Bell. This is caramel cashew. It's like one of my favorite. And it will give me an extra 10 grams of protein. And if I only eat half, then it's only 3 points, which kind of sucks because the whole bar is only 5 points. So I like have to take an extra point, or I can rip it and try to eat this littler half. I'll just call it. But these are so good. It reminds me of a Snickers in there. To me, they have zero protein flavor. They're delicious. Kick it. Oh, you already did. You don't want to play with that one? Okay. It's right here. I'll throw it back. Sorry. I thought you wanted the other one. You gonna kick it? There. That was a good kick. Oh! You gonna kick it? Kick it. Make it a good one. There you go. Oh no! Oh no, you gotta get it. Come on. You gotta get it. You done playing on the stairs? Now do you want Mama to chase you? But I don't feel like chasing you. Get your ball. Get it. Okay, you gotta kick it. Sit. Yeah. There you go. Kick it. Sit down. You gotta kick it. Where are you going? Okay, you clearly don't want to play anymore. You too tired? Look at this one. Creeper. Are you up there hiding, just watching? I tried to play ball with him too. He's not really much of a fetch dog. It's more of a creeper dog. Okay, friends, I think I'm about to call it a night. Not gonna have anything else after that snack. Let's see how my points are doing. See how big my hair is? This is like how my hair like naturally dries. And like underneath, it'll be pretty curly. It's not as curly as it can be today. I've been messing with it. It just gets like so freaking big. I don't like it. But anyways. Okay, so let's see. I'm at 28 points total. I used quite a few weeklies today. I had a 5-point breakfast. I had a 7-point lunch, an 8-point dinner, and 6 points for snacks. Actually, I tracked my whole protein bar, so I can take 2 points off of that. I didn't mean to track that. So I'm actually at 26 points. So I used 3 weeklies. Not too bad, but overall, I feel like I should have been within my points. Like overall, I felt like I ate healthy today. You know, I had a good mix of vegetables and meat and stuff. So I'm surprised today is as high point as it is. That's just annoying. Only getting 23 points a day. Like, what is that? 7 per meal and then 2 for snacks. But see, how am I not there? Yeah, I don't know. Is what it is though, friends. Okay, bye. Let's sneak in on my husband. Sneak, 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 sneak. See if he notices. Dogs are gonna give it away.